students, welcome to Nagesh Karasgi Orchid School channel. Myself Priya teacher and I am going to teach you science subject for class 7. So students, this is the rainy season nowadays, okay. So you enjoyed it or not? Yes. So everyone like rain and also winter season, isn't it? So when there is a rain, you enjoyed it whenever you will go in rain on terrace or on ground or in garden, okay. So let us see a video, then I will ask you some questions.
Introduction. Hey Tina, look, the rain has stopped. Come, let's go outside. The weather is so pleasant. Yeah, I love the fragrance of soil after the first rain. Yeah, the fragrance of wet soil is always very refreshing. Tina, look, the earthworm is creeping over the soil. Yeah, these earthworms come out of the soil after the rain. You mean to say that these earthworms live in soil? Yes, Simran, soil is a home for many living organisms. It has many nutrients also. It also has the capacity to hold air and water. Wow, that's so interesting. I want to know more about it.
Okay students, so have you saw this video? Okay, you understood that when there is a rain, you also experience that very nice fragrance is there of soil and it is very beautiful and very interesting to know about this soil, okay. So that fragrance is not only important here, so also these both these friends are talking about that whatever material is there present in soil, okay. So they talked about this air and some organisms which are present there in soil. So they were also excited to know about this organic substance which is known as the soil, and I know that you all are also very excited to know about this soil, okay. So let us start our new lesson which is known, which is of which one? No, lesson number 9, which is named as a soils, okay. So in this lesson we are going to learn about what is exactly mean by soil, then what is the profile of this soil and what is the characteristics of this soil and what are the types of this soil, okay, and what is the importance of soil in our life. So all these points or all these concepts we are going to learn in this lesson. So first one, it is a what is mean by soil. So let us know about exactly what is mean by soil. So soil is the layer of loose material on the earth's surface. So without soil we would not be able to grow crops and plants. So now we saw that these friends were talking about that though we are growing plants and crops in soil, then also there are some living organisms which are animals, they are also present in soil or they are living there in a soil. When rain is there, so these living organisms, small living organisms came out from the ground, okay. So where they are living because of rain, what happens there? So I will explain you in our next point, okay. So these living organisms only not growing of crops and plants, but also some organisms are living there in soil, okay. So soil is the layer of loose material on the earth's surface. Without soil we would not be able to grow crops and plants. So therefore there would be no food for animals or for people. So suppose soil is not there, so we cannot grow these crops and plants, and crops and plants are food of many living organisms or animals we can say, okay. And also some or for people. So for people it means they are only having plants as their food, okay. So they will not get food if soil is not there. It is therefore a very important natural resource, okay. So soil is called as a natural resource. Why it is called as a natural resource? Because of soil we can get our food. So whatever there is a thing which is giving us energy or substances which are helpful to get energy, these are called as a resources or sources. So soil is a source of food for many or for all living organisms, we can say here. Okay. So soil is a loose material on the earth's surface, and another point we can say, on another way we can say, soil is a natural resources. So this is the meaning of soil. This is exactly what is meant by soil. So what is soil made up from? Okay. So which organisms, objects are there, or which substances are there, or which ingredients are there? So soil is made up of 5 main ingredients. So which 5 main ingredients are there? So first one, it is a mineral matter. So you know what is meant by mineral. Okay. So mineral, it means a nutrient in our food lesson. Okay. So we learn it as a nutrient. Okay. So mineral is a nutrient, but mineral matter, it means these matter or these substances are having mineral in it, okay, in themselves. So that is why it is called as a mineral matter. Then second one, it is a air. So air is also present there in a soil. So we learn so in our first lesson that which air is there or which gas is there present in soil. So can you tell me which gas is present there in a soil? Okay. So some students are saying maybe nitrogen, some are saying some oxygen or carbon. So air is present there, it means whatever gases are there, they may be present there in a soil. Okay. Then third one, it is a water. Fourth one, living organisms. So we know plants are getting water from soil only, not from directly the upper part, okay, which is there on the surface or upper side of the ground. From these parts plants are not getting water. So from where they are getting water? So from soil they are getting water. Then fourth one, living organisms. So also soil is having some types of living organism itself. Then fifth one, humus. Okay. So you know all these 4 materials we can say, or ingredients we can say, but humus is new for you. Okay. So about this humus we will take information in our next point. So here it is, a chart is given here. So what is the proportion of these all materials or ingredients in soil? So you can see here minerals are present in a 43%. So if you will take 100% of soil, 100% of soil, so from that 100%, 43% is of mineral matter. So 43% it is soil is having mineral matter. Then water. So water is 25%, air is 25%. Then water and air is present there equally of 25%. Then humus, it is present only 5%, and living organisms are there of 2% only. Okay. So this is a chart which can show you what is the proportion of this, or what is the percentage of these ingredients in soil. So major part of mineral matter is there, which is present there in a soil, and after that air and water is having a maximum percentage. So let us know about these ingredients one by one. First one, it is mineral matter. So this is the biggest ingredient in soil. So now only we saw that this is a biggest ingredient in soil. Then it is made up of small pieces of rocks. Okay. So this mineral matter, it is made up of small pieces of rocks. So these small pieces are known as sand, So all you know what it means, sand. Okay, so sand, it means if you will go at the coastal region, then whatever sand is there present, okay, and if you will go where is there is a construction is going on of any building or any home, then you can see sand is used to build houses or buildings. Then silt and clay. Then clay, you know, silt also you know. So broken down by weathering and erosion. So what it means, weathering? So weathering, it means whenever there is a effect of air, rain on these rocks, whatever big rocks are present there. So whenever there is a effect of this air and rain on these rocks, it is called as a weathering. And erosion, erosion, it means it is a decline, okay, so gradually declined portion of ground, we can say, or it is a separation in a simple way. So that is called as a erosion. Then second one, air. So air fills the spaces between the soil particles. So air fills the spaces between the soil particles. So I think you observed or you played in a soil whenever you were in your childhood, okay. So you played with this soil or you played on ground, that time you saw that the soil is having structure, dried soil if you saw, and also if you saw the wet soil, okay. So then it is having some spaces. So air is going to fill this space which is present there in the soil particles. So it contains oxygen and nitrogen. So which gases are there present in soil? Mostly oxygen and nitrogen, which are essential for plants and organisms living in the soil. So oxygen and nitrogen are useful to those plants and organisms which are living there in a soil, okay. So this air is important for these plant and organisms which grow there or which live there in soil. Next one, what is soil made from? Third one. So third point, water, okay. Water contains dissolved minerals. Plants absorb these minerals through their roots. So whenever there is a water, some minerals are dissolved in water, and this water contains these minerals, and these minerals are absorbed by the plants through their roots and helping them to grow. So what is the use of these minerals? So these minerals are helping plants to grow. So therefore these minerals are called as a nutrients. Then fourth one, living organisms. So in our first lesson we learned, in our third lesson we learn about this, how we have to make soil rich in minerals, okay. So you have to learn about that process, okay. Then fourth one, living organisms, earthworms, slugs, then woodlice and insects and millions of microorganisms are living there in a soil. So they break down dead plants and help to create humus. So we know there is a decomposition process. So these living organisms are going to do that decomposition process, which are earthworms, slugs, woodlice and insects and millions of microorganisms like bacteria, etc. Okay. So they are going to break down dead plants and they are going to produce humus from that. So whatever substance is produced there after decomposition, okay, that is called as a humus. Fifth one, humus. So this is a dark decaying organic matter. It is the remains of dead creatures, plants, leaves and grass. So whenever there is microorganisms, they are going to break down whatever waste material is there on ground side. So whatever waste material is there, so dead creatures, then plants, leaves and grass. And when they are decomposed, after this decomposition, humus is produced, okay, and that humus is very important for plants as a nutrient, okay. So that humus is produced by decomposition of dead creature or waste products of plants and grasses and leaves. That is why it is a dark in color, okay. So and so some living organisms are living on this, or they are using this dead material as their food. So that is called as a decaying organic matter. So this is all about the ingredients of soil. Which ingredients are there? So we learn about these ingredients. First one, which one is there? So first one mineral matter, second one air, third one water, living organisms, and last one humus. So these are ingredients, and these ingredients how they are useful to plants and animals. So let us move to our next point, soil profile. So what is mean by soil profile? So read here, if you dig down into the ground, you will reach the bedrock, okay. So what is given here? So you have to dig ground, okay. So when you will dig down into the ground, you will reach the bedrock. So you can see how a picture is given, which is there in your textbook also. So these some parts you will see when you will dig down and you will go into the ground. That time you will see structure like this picture, okay. So that you will be able to see a number of different layers of soil is there. So here it is shown. So this type of layers you can see if you will dig down and you will go into the ground, and each layer is called a horizon. So these layers are called as a horizon, okay. So horizon it is called as a layer. So there are three horizons are present in soil structure or in a soil profile here you can say. So which these? So they are called as a horizon A, horizon B. Here you can see horizon horizon B, then horizon C, and after this or at the bottom or at the lower side there is a one more layer which is known as bedrock, okay. So these three layers make up the soil profile. Which three layers? Which are there next to the ground. Here you can see this is a ground structure, ground surface on which you can see some plants are grown there, and immediately to or next to this ground surface there is a first zone or first horizon or first layer of soil, then second one, then third one. So these three layers are there which are known as a soil profile, and they are called as a horizon A, horizon B and horizon C. So why they are differentiated or why they are classified into these three groups? Maybe you are thinking about this, okay. So let us know why they are classified or on which basis they are classified. So first one, A horizon, the upper layer of soil, that is called as a horizon. So next to the ground surface, that is upper layer, okay, that is called as a upper layer, and that is called as a horizon. So it is also known as a top soil. So it is dark in color because it contains lot of humus or lots of humus. So next to the surface there is a humus layer present or humus is present, that is why it is dark in color. So we know what is the use of this humus. So humus is providing as a nutrient to the provided to the plants as a nutrient. So most of the organisms live here, and also so many microorganisms also and some small living organisms are also there which are living here in this A horizon, okay. So that is why, because of humus, this layer or this horizon is having dark color. Then next to it, B horizon. So B horizon, this is a beneath the topsoil. So next to the A horizon, that is called as a beneath, it means at the lower side of this A horizon. Okay. So to the lower side of A horizon there is a B horizon. So that is why it is called as a, this is a beneath the topsoil. Topsoil, under topsoil there is a B horizon is present. It is called the subsoil. So here it is topsoil it is called, and the next layer it is called as a subsoil. So it is lighter in color because it has less humus. So see students, not only dependent on its color or its structure or its particles which are big in size or which are small in size, but also whatever matter is present there in this layer, but on this basis these layers are classified. So on which basis I told you? So first one, that color of this soil, then second one, that place we can say, or situation, or we can say at which side they are present, then particle size, and also whatever matter is there present in this layer. On this basis these soils are classified into these three layers or into these three horizon. So here it is given that it is lighter in color and also it contains more rocks than the A horizon. So here you can see fine particles are present in a horizon, okay, and but in this B horizon these particles are not fine. So some soil is having fine particles also, but it is having more rocks or rock particles here which are little bit bigger than the A horizon. Okay. So this is why this layer is again separated or classified into B horizon. Then third one, C horizon. So C horizon, here it is, you can see. So this is the parent rock. So this is called as a parent rock. It is made up from the bedrock and pieces of rock. So this is a bedrock here. So at the lowest side or at the end of this ground, when you will go into the ground, at the end side you will see these bedrocks are present there, and these third layer or this C horizon, it is made up from the bedrock, okay, and pieces of rock. So what is mean by bedrock? Okay, might be you are thinking like this, what it means bedrock. So bedrock, it is a rock which is present from so many years. Okay, so from how many years it is present? So whenever there is a no life, no any plants are there, no any animals were there, so from that time it is present on earth. So that is called as a bedrock. Okay, so no living organism are there, any plant is not there, was not there, sorry, and any animal was not there, no life was there on earth. From that time these rocks are present on earth. Okay, so that is why it is called as a bedrock. And then why this C horizon, B horizon or A horizon it is produced, or how this soil is produced. Okay, so from this bedrock, because of rain, heavy rain and weathering, it means because of air, rain, all these factors affected this bedrock. So these bedrocks are again got into small rocks. Okay, so bedrocks are having big or large rocks are there, and because of rain or air, what happens, these large rocks are turned into smaller pieces, okay, in smaller rocks, and this is a C horizon. So that is why it is called as a parent horizon, and from these small rocks we got these some fine particles and some again little sorry smaller than sea horizon, okay, the rocks which are smaller than sea horizon, which are like a sand here, okay, and then we got finally a horizon which is very smooth and very fine. So this is the soil profile. Here again you can see structure or picture of this horizon, soil profiles, side view of the different horizons, okay, that was the front view. In this picture it is a front view and this is a side view. So this O horizon is there, then A horizon is there, B horizon is there and C horizon is there. So here you can see this is a ground surface, okay. So near to or next to ground surface A horizon, then next to A it is a B horizon, next to B it is a C horizon. And on this ground surface we can grow plants and crops. So you have to go into the ground, then only you can see this structure, okay. So this is a soil profile. Hope you understood what exactly means soil, which are the ingredients of soil, and then what are the profiles of soil, or which are the layers of soil, and also I told you how or why they are classified into these 4 layers. 4 it means bedrock is the basic layer, and then it is classified or it is differentiated into 3 horizons, okay. So also I told you what is the reason of their classification, okay. So let us take a recap of these points which we learned today. So here you can see a real picture of a ground and some layers of this soil, okay, or soil profile you can say. So soil is a major part of the natural environment. So what is meant by soil? We learn what it means by soil. So major part of the natural environment, it is called as a soil, then vital to the existence of the life on the planet. Then soil is the, what it means, vital to the existence of the life on the planet. So it is the reason of life, okay. Because of soil life is produced there, it means they are whatever life, it means living organisms are present there, plants and animals, and this is the part on which these living organisms or life is dependent. So that is why it is called as vital to the existence of the life on the planet. It is very vital, it means very important. Then soil is the result of the process of the gradual breakdown of the rock. So what happens with these rocks, it is gradually break down into the rock and after that soil is produced, such as weathering and erosion. Why these bedrocks are broken down? Because of weathering and erosion. So soil is made up from the 4 constituents: mineral material, organic material, air, water, and one more thing is there, humus. Then soil profile. The soil profile is one of the most important concepts in the soil science. The soil profile is defined as a vertical section of the soil, and that is exposed when the soil pit hole dug from the surface to the underlying bedrock or into the ground, we can say. So this we learn A horizon, B horizon and C horizon. A horizon is topsoil, B horizon next to the A horizon. A horizon it is a dark in color, B is lighter in color, and C horizon, the layer, it is called as a parent material, okay. So these points we learned in our today's session. Hope you understood. And one more activity is given there about the soil profile. So it is activity 9.2. This you have to perform at your home. If suppose in your home only, okay, it is possible. If you are having soil is there, different types of soil is there, then only you can do this, okay. So you have to read this soil profile, it will be helpful to you to identify what is the structure of soil is there, okay. So today we discussed all these points. Hope you understood. Okay students, we will stop here. In our next session we will discuss the another points of this lesson. Thank you.